14. I bought it picking cotton.
It costs $10 at Sears and Roebuck.
$14.
14? And how'd you learn how to play?
I was standing by the radio, and I don't know whether it was Undertow, whoever was singing, but let's like to get through the song. They say, and my darling, dum 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 ding, dum 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 ding, and I tuned it like that. And I was out in the country. Nobody had to show me how to tune, so I played it open bar chords until I got started recording.
But if I remember right now, your dad, he was like real conservative, and he wasn't so into B.B. King and blues lyrics and culture and lifestyle, maybe, and is that kind of where the country thing came from?
Well, his favorite artist was Bill Monroe, the Bluegrass Boys. And we listened to, I remember my mother ordering, they had those pictures they still do them, and I wished I had them. All of the Grand Ole Opry stars, and then they had David Cobb on one corner, and all of the announcer like you do now, and I wished I had him. His name was David Cobb. He looked like, I thought, something like a movie star or something, but she ordered those kind of things from the Opry.
Now, Connie, if I remember correctly, you were like injured in a lawnmower accident or something like that, and maybe when you were, I want to hear about the lawnmower accident. I'm sure you're tired of telling that story, but isn't that kind of when you learned to play guitar, maybe when you were in rehab, or which rehab at that time is laying around at home, huh?
Right. No, I was 18, I was mowing the yard, and a rock flew out, almost cut my leg off, so I was in the bed for a good while, and my uncle had a guitar that the neck of it was like that, but I got it for $7. So, so that's, my mama taught me my first chords. I'm not very good at it. I used to play it in defense. Now, I get too caught up in my singing, forget to play.
But you had like 80 kids in your family, right? I mean, there was a bunch of y'all, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was his, hers, and theirs. Had 5, and he had 8, and so we had a bunch.
The world famous fanfare.
Yeah!
still setting up.
That's like 1 million albums a year. We'll take it. We'll take it. We've got a new one out, a new live album out called Oak Ridge Boys Night Out on Cleopatra Records. Just came out. It's all the big hits live. So our goal, and you can help us, is to sell 1 million of that this year. So next year we can have 42 million albums in 42 years together.
I might just add that that 41 million album total since we have become a country act. For many, many years prior to that, we sang gospel music and recorded many, many, many albums. So Lord knows what the real total is, really.
So I want to comment on it. I noticed you're wearing your Vanderbilt jersey right now. Did you watch the? I know they're playing baseball today. Did you watch the game? What time is it?
Well, they were winning, what was it, 6-5. 6-5 when we left. Stanford's a pain, man.
Did you say they lost?
Huh? They lost. It's not over yet.
you this, I see y'all like the traditional country music like that, especially done that way. Last fall, Vince and Paul Franklin there teamed up and did an album in tribute to the West Coast sound. Half of the album was Merle Haggard songs and half Buck Owens songs. And it's called Bakersfield. So if you don't have that album, I'll get you one.
Nashville's had some pretty amazing musicians come to this town and make a mark. And here's a guy that has played for everybody. He's played on more hit records, I'm sure, than he could ever begin to count. You've seen him on television. You know him. As soon as I say his name, you're all going to lose your mind. Please welcome Mr. Charlie McCoy.
How y'all doing? I dreamed I was surrounded by guitar players. So I have one little Jerry story to share with you, because I may be the only person in history who's ever played a record session with Jerry on the same instrument at the same time. Now, I must explain. Jerry and I were on a session together with Bobby Bear, and they had this a demo, and it was this little intro thing with a bass string on a guitar, and Jerry was playing guitar, and Chet came out and said, you know what would be cool, instead of fingering that, if you tune it. And Jerry said, Chet, I got to put my finger on the fretboard, I can't tune it. And he looked around and he said, who's got a free hand? And I said, I do. So I was employed, and we did something, it sounded something like this. I want to go home. You remember that record? So I was playing, Jerry Reed was playing the guitar, and I was tuning it. So I might be the only one in history that played with Jerry on the same instrument at the same time.